to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 3 matchup.
The Eagles are back deep, waiting for the kick return. The Titans ready to get this action started. Fields the football at the 3, and he's across the 10, and that's about it. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. And now we've got what you'd call the wily veteran at quarterback, about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, when you're a quarterback like this and you've had success, you go out in the field, you can't wait for the game to start because veterans think only good things are going to happen to them. So they're confident and ready to go.
First down at the 15. The catch is made. That brings the play to an end.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it, it's just short of getting the first down.
2nd and 3. Left side. And at the 25, he'll be brought down. Here's our look at the Eagles offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. Offense lines up here. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The Eagles come to the line with an empty backfield. First down at the 27. Brings it in. The Eagles now move the chains.
Well, we got the mojo flowing today, don't we? You start out the game, it's early, you pick up a couple first downs, and you think you can't be stopped.
First down and 10. Keeps it here. Down the field. It's intercepted. And he's out of bounds. Here's a quarterback who's been around for a long time, stepping onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of success, and that's what you think of when you're a quarterback. You go out there, you think of good things. And when you've been in the league as long as he has, you've done a lot of good things. So there's no doubt he's confident.
Nice tackle. Now, here's a look at the Titans' offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. Gets the handle here. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Titans' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Now 1st and 10. Another handoff right back to him. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. After running it, it's 2nd down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Right back to him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. And here's the Eagles defense. They never got to the quarterback once last week. 3rd down and 1. Pulls it in. He's tackled at the 28.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Back to the air here on 1st down. He's wide open for the grab.
When you see zone defenses, throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
This play set up by the long gainer. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on 1st and goal, You don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
Lined up now in kickoff formation. Fields the football at the 3. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Nickel formation for the defense here. Handoff made. And he's brought down, but he has the first.
The Eagles' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down here after the run. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Get ready.
Play fake. Has his man. Has 12 on this play.
When you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
That'll put them in what we call plus territory. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Will run it with him again. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Nothing like seeing a complete offense. That's what we're watching here today. Yes, we know they can throw it, but what they're showing us here, they can grind out some first downs running the football too.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. The defense comes out in the dime.
Get ready.
Out of the shotgun. Makes the reception. Gains 15.
Hard to play man-to-man coverage all the time in the NFL. That time we see the man-to-man coverage, the quarterback sees it. Nice throw.
First down here after the completion. Looking to go up top again on first down. Makes the catch. That's a gain of 6. Coming up, second down. It's a two tight end formation. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The field goal try. Yes, sir.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Titans come out for the next possession. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 23. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
When you're going against a really athletic defense, there's nothing like reverses and the counter run game, because they see it, they go, and you counter it, and that's why it works to perfection.
Gets about 9 on the play.
The NFL is about situations. A good job by the runner, knowing where the first down was, gets it there, and he moves those chains.
First down at the 40. Another carry here. And tackled down at the 49-yard line.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
Second and short. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made. Good piece of tackling.
It's hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
First down at the 31. He'll keep it on the play fake. Has his target. Tennessee is in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, want to play for the touchdown, and I'll tell you, in the NFL, there's so many good players on offense now, you can never have enough points. So keep padding on that lead. Good job. Good score.
The Titans were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. He's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Eagles come to the line, starting this drive at the 28. Quarters formation here for the defense. The Eagles take it from the 28. Catch made. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
Offense lines up here. First and 10. They go draw, running right through the trenches. Dan picks up about 3. Second down now. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. They'll go ground. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got it in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
They'll take the snap from the gun. The defense gets the sack.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. Gains 12. The Titans are getting set for their next possession. Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
First and 10. Still got it after the play action. And this is dropped.
I know he has a lot of talent, but this has to be so frustrating to the quarterback and the coaches too, because when you're wide open like that and drop that pass, that's tough to take.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. That's an interception. Tackles made.
When you get an opportunity like this, you want to take advantage of it. The defense did. The opportunity was there. They get a chance to intercept the football. They do. Now, can their offense take advantage of this situation?
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. First down and 10. Finds his mark. They get to him just in time. 1 yard shy of the first down.
Good job by the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7. But the defense, can you stop them and just give up the field goal try?
Second down. Offense lines up here. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
Third and short. Looking across the middle, he has the grab. The tackle is made.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
First and goal from the 9. Throws the pass. Has his target. That's a gain of 7. They keep fighting for every inch, every yard as they move closer and closer to the end zone.
Well, this offense, they fit perfectly with the head coach. He's a tough guy. He's a grinder. And this offense, what a job here right now. They are grinding this football, like you said, right down the field.
Handoff. Running to the right.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Third and goal to go from the 2. Handoff. Runs it across. Touchdown. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. Isn't it? Third and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
The Titans will get their hands on the football again, but their lead is not the same. Things are getting tight here. The score's 14-10. And a touchback. First down coming up. Nickel formation here for the defense from the gun. No one in sight. Has the grab. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. Tight ends are absolutely crucial to what an offense does now, and we're seeing why here in this first half, partner.
Yeah, we are, Jim, and I think it started years ago when the New England Patriots would come on the field and use multiple tight ends. It was a good way to fool the defense and be able to throw it to the tight end, and it's working so far here today for this offense.
The defense comes out in the nickel. The Titans snap it at the 36. That ball has been picked off. And he steps out of the field of play.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 34. Airtight coverage. Incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
The defense gets a sack. The Eagles are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. See what they do on this third down situation. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Takes it from the gun. He's got the catch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Well, in a situation like this in the first half, fourth down, you're near midfield. If it was really short, you think about maybe going for it. But fourth and long, no decision. You got to punt the football away and rely on your defense.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Titans are up in this one. The Titans are ready to take it to them. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Titans getting set now for their next series. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The third quarter begins with this play. Very nearly intercepted. It's really been a spectacular showing by this tight end, Phil.
It's been a really good day for the tight end, no doubt about it, Jim. Now everybody needs a franchise quarterback, a franchise wide receiver, and you would love to have a franchise tight end like we're watching here today.
They've come out in the dime package. Second down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle, and he's intercepted. Keeps his legs moving. That'll stop the play right there.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down at the 26. They'll run it here. He's brought to a halt. And here we have second down. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And he's forced to the ground.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see. They don't have to blitz, and one of their defensive linemen gets a sack without any blitzing.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And he's taken down again for the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
An empty possession for the offense. So they opt to go for the long field goal try early in this game, and with the missed kick, they give their opponent some great starting field position.
Yeah, I thought it was a big risk trying this long field goal here early in the game, and it could backfire on them. We'll see if the defense can bail them out.
First down at the 46. Here's the handoff. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second and 13. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And they get to him at the 45.
The Titans offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big game.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Takes another handoff. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Offense lines up here. The Titans take it from the 38. Gets it again. Muscles through the defender.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
Right back to him one more time.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second and 12. They call his name again. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's third and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Looking at these numbers now, you see the big target like this, getting back in the swing of things. Phil, a week ago, he was basically shut out, and today he cannot be stopped.
Well, we see a lot of smiling faces, don't we, on the sideline. The coach is happy, and of course the quarterback, he's the happiest guy of all. But the ball's picked off.
Smartly takes the knee in the end zone.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
The give, looking for some daylight up the middle. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up from the gun. And he's taken down.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Quarters formation here for the defense. From the gun. On the money. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. And Phil, in a close game where neither quarterback has played well, it's going to be interesting to see who steps up at the end.
Yeah, you got to know as a quarterback in situations like this that it's probably not going to get better, so you got to deal with it mentally and try to fight through it and make some plays down the stretch.
Wants to give it a go here. This is a big-time return.
The return game, so important in winning in the NFL. That time, the good return, what it does, it flips field position and just gives you a better chance of scoring.
Now 1st and 10. To the ground. Middle. That's a tackle right near the 48. Running the football is a mindset, and it's one this team has today for sure.
You can tell this was the thought process all week long by the offense. We're going to go out there, we're going to out-tough the other team and just run the football right at them, and it has worked well.
And that'll be a gain of about 2. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel. The 3rd quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down after going to the ground game the first play. Double tight end formation. The final quarter underway now with this snap. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down. Looking ahead, the Titans will be on the road in New York next week, while the Eagles will be on the road in Arizona. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. 2 tight ends on the field here. And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. And that's a gain of 13. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Split backfield here. Drop back, shotgun formation. Throws to the right. He makes the catch. Gains 17.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting 1st downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
Offense lines up here. 1st and goal from the 4. Gets it out for the completion and gains about 1.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Get ready.
2nd and goal from the 3. Looking across the middle. Titans are in for the score.
When you got a lead, you march down the field and you add on to that lead with a touchdown. It's fun to watch the other team. Will they stay patient or will they panic? My bet is they'll panic.
They're lining up here for the onside kick. They won't recover the onside kick. The hands team does his job. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Wide receivers are bunched up. And he's thrown to the ground.
Again, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
From the shotgun. Trying to work that left side. They bring him to the turf. Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, they're just not there. The coverage has been good and has been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
3rd and 12. Into the open. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The offense is going to stay on the field now for this 4th and 7. The Eagles come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. On the money. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on 4th down in this situation? You don't get it, that decision might cost you this football game.
They bring in the extra tight end. 1st and 10. Will run it. Here's the handoff. Brought down after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 following the run. An extra tight end on the field for this one. They'll go ground. It's got some daylight. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
2nd down following the run. It's a 2 tight end formation. No room to complete that one.
This is a tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
Almost intercepted that time.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
It'll be a touchback. 1st down, offense readying for the snap. The defense comes out in the dime. Out of the shotgun formation. They're going to get him here for a sack. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. From the shotgun. Eyeing that left side. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
To be a great defensive back in the NFL now, you have to read the receiver. When those hands go up, you do the same, and that time the defense knocks the football down.
Snap it out of the gun. Weaving it down the field. And it's intercepted, which should all but wrap up this game. Blindly spins away from the hit. He's brought down.
Anytime you're backed up on the offensive side, the quarterback's got to be extremely careful, because if you turn it over, you're just giving points to your opponent. That time a bad decision by the quarterback, and he throws an easy interception for the defense.
Good for only a yard. The defense stops the clock. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. The jumbo set on the field. The Titans snap it at the 31. Makes the reception. Gains 17. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Now, the next snap from inside the red zone, where a week ago they starred as a team. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Touchdown, Tennessee Titans.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. The Titans have their defense to thank for those points. That interception setting up the score that the offense was able to finish off. And he'll start his return. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Eagles are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. First and 10. Draw play here. Taking it right up the middle. It's now second down. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. They'll go shotgun here. Looking to the right side and throwing. Has his man. And he's brought to the ground. First down here after the completion. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Got balls out. A recovery by the defense. In on the stop. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
And he is tackled at the 44. Offense lines up here. The Titans have it at the 44. They run the counter play. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Staying with the running game on first down. And that's a gain of 10. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Offense lines up here. They feed it to him one more time for about 4. The Titans signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. Second down here. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Brings it. That's a touchdown.
What a job by the offense. So little time left to drive down the field and score. That just ices the game. Nice job by the whole football team today, but especially on the offensive side.
It's good. The Eagles' hopes are now slim and none as they surrender a late score. The score's 35-10. And they come up empty on the onside kick attempt. The Eagles bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. He stacked up at that point. The Eagles have to call one right here, and they do, and they are out of timeouts. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Out of the gun. Launching it deep. Interception. Bites off the hit.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Looking to go deep. Almost intercepted. Things are clicking right now, and this team has to feel invincible without a loss on the year.
Oh, you know they do.